Oh boy.
Made up your mind?
Do you have any bullets, good sir? Kind of. What else do I use? I'm 308, 32, 10 mil. Mil. Got any of them 308 caliber rounds? No. Yeah, 5. Wow, 1 magazine's worth of ammunition. What does the plasma rifle take? Microfusion. Even with power armor, I don't have the strength to wield this thing, so goodbye. I was gonna keep a energy weapon on me in the, I don't know, as like an anti-power armor weapon, but I don't think that's worth it. Would you like all of these 12 gauge? Would you like this? Would you like this? Where did I pick up 1,300 energy cells from?
And I'm looking for...
Actually, you know what I'll do?
Made up your mind?
Well, can you repair my stuff? Not really. It's fun. I think like the best mechanic, the best repairer in the Capital Wasteland, or at least one of the highest tier ones, is one of the random merchants who just travels around via caravan. It's like a dude in a yellow jumpsuit, I think, and he has like an 85, 90 repair skill. I was like wondering, why is this like blowing as if there's wind in here? And I'm like, oh right! Everyone in Fallout lives in like dilapidated shitholes, according to Bethesda. So like, of course they wouldn't just throw some metal sheets or some boards over the roof to keep the rain out. The best is from Point Lookout. Mechanical dude in a shed. Oh, okay. I will try to make note of that. I'll try to remember that, so whenever I do Point Lookout, I can go and get my stuff fixed. There's a glitch that every time you enter the shed, he gets 5+ skill or something? Oh, okay. I thought it was gonna be like, oh, the hermit mechanic who lives out in the middle of nowhere. They're just really, really good at repairing things. Of course not. It's a bug. I wouldn't be surprised if this mod list fixes that, though. One of the plethora of different bug fix patches in this mod list will probably fix that. But that is really funny. I never knew that was a thing. Holy shit. Maybe.
Welcome, sir or madam, to Crazy Wolfgang's traveling junk store, the depot of detritus, the shop of slop, and the caravan of crap. Now, what odds and ends can I, the craziest of all possible Wolfgangs, offer to you?
Oh, this guy, what? Crazy Wolfgang's got 100 repair skill. That's cool.
Nothing but the highest quality leftovers, junk, and crap.
You will buy stuff so I can get all my caps back from him. Sounds like one of those really bored mascots you used to get at franchise fast food joints. He's got his spiel. He's gonna say it, and that's it. He's not gonna put any more effort into it.
Another.
Yeah, I just figured out why it says 75% on the wiki. It's probably a mod, okay. I just figured out why this hardcore mode is not as hard as I remember. And this is hardcore mode, and we have the survival stats. But ammo, does hardcore mode make it so ammo has weight in New Vegas, or is that only in Fallout 4? Or is that only maybe a mod? It's Fallout 4. Okay. I thought so. Because ammo is like the best ammo is like one of the best barter materials. Okay, so, 100%. There's only one side quest in the vanilla game left, and that's Oasis. So we might as well go do Oasis. So that's all the way up north. Our closest thing would be Vault 92. Sorry, I'm just... Oh, that explains it. No, why do you do this to me? Why do you do this to me, V-Bridger? Definitely not doing emergency VTuber maintenance. Fuck. He's fine. He's fine. Don't look at him. He's okay. He's just staring off into the distance, considering what he's doing with his life. God damn you, mobile hotspot. He would kick ass at a staring contest. Okay, there we go. I noticed that his movements were a little stiff, and when that happens, I thought my Wi-Fi gave up. When his movements get a little stiff, it's because V-Bridger is on, and V-Bridger is what gives him all of the extra smooth transitions with all the expressions and such. And I noticed that it was a little stiff. V-Bridger has adds a bunch of a whole different bunch of tracking variables and things like that. So stuff like me doing the mouth slide like this is nice and smooth. It's very smooth where it's very stiff normally.
Time to kick some ass.
Oh god, this fucking armor, I forgot. Oh Jesus. Uh-oh. So I'm gonna have an extremely cold take right now. Daylight savings time is terrible. I hate daylight savings so much. It is so fucking miserable. It being complete pitch darkness at like 5:30. You know, I got home. I went to see my sister, and I got home. The drive was like a little over an hour, and like I left at like a little past 5, and it got so dark, and it feels like it was like I'd been driving all night, and it was like 9:30 already or something, and I look at the clock, and it's like at 6. It's like 6:15. This is awful. I hate it. I like it, but I'm Scottish and we're odd winter creatures. It was made for farmers and the crops of the organic market. Organic farming market is dead and in the gutter. And it's also, it was made for farmers before, like, you know, I don't know, big old LEDs on their tractors was a thing. It's just so hard to adjust to. Oh, good, a Deathclaw. Cool. That's cool. Deathclaw wandered over from old me. Playing Outer Worlds. The first one or the second? I didn't care for the first one, and I didn't think that the second. Well, I didn't really like the first one, so I'm probably not gonna play the second one. Oh my god, what is fucking happening in this wasteland? It's better than Starfield. Well, that's not a hard bar to pass. I feel like most games could probably use that as a what's it called? Most games could probably use that as a as a slogan. It's better than Starfield, and they wouldn't be wrong. God, I just realized why the rad scorpions are so dangerous. It's the poison. It's adding poison from New Vegas, so they do... Somehow they can poison me through my power armor. Instant Teeping pulled out in 3 parts was better than Starfield? Surely they anesthetizes, and they surely anesthetized you for that, Plague Link.
Gear up, soldier.
You're not gonna tell me that the UK is out here doing wisdom teeth removals without anesthesia. Nothing but rad scorpions out here. Jesus. Sleeping at Cesspool is better than Starfield. I feel like playing I played it for like 2 hours, less than 2 hours, and I refunded it because I had morbid curiosity when it came out. I feel like maybe that would be a fun series of streams. Doing a... What the fuck? Oh my god. Fuck, that is terrifying. Look at this. Oh my god. Oh, that's horrifying. Oh, that's a... I thought that was like a fucking monster. It's look, it's like clipping through the corpse of this rad scorpion. It's clipping through the terrain. That actually frightened me for a second. I thought that was like some weird creature that I'd never seen before. Like for half a second, I'm like, is that like a mod creature? Am I gonna do Vegas? Yes. Once DC has been conquered, all the quests. My rules are going to be all the quests, all the every quest, every location on the map, every named quest and every location on the map. Once that's done, it's going to do.
Gear up, soldier.
I'm going to go to Vegas, and I'll do the same. Yes, but the third chunk hurt like hell. There's only so much they are legally allowed to use. What? Are you saying they gave you wisdom tooth surgery without general anesthesia? What? They just they only did a local? Okay. Was that for all the teeth? I have never heard of anyone here in Canada getting their wisdom teeth done without it being a general. Like, maybe if it's a single tooth. But holy shit, because I got my wisdom teeth done, and I had all four pulled at once. I had all four pulled at once because I was getting braces put in, because I had really fucked up teeth as a kid. So I was getting a full set of the whole railroad tracks of braces being put in, and they had to pull the wisdom teeth because the wisdom teeth were out. Oh my god. The wisdom teeth were going to come in sideways, and so they were going to have to be removed anyway, and they were going to fuck up the braces, so they're like, you're going to have to get everyone out. And I was put under for that, so I didn't feel a thing. Oh no. Oh no, the super mutant overlords have started to spawn. Oh god. Okay, I shot his gun out. That's what I wanted to do. So the mod, this mod pack, there is some adjustments to the toughness of certain enemies, like the super mutant overlords. The super mutant overlords, by default, would spawn with 1,250 health in the vanilla game, and or like around that, like they could have around that health, which made them like just walls of fucking flesh to shoot through. So what this, I think, mod pack does is that it gives them like a little higher DT, or maybe keeps the high DT that they have. Well, I know Fallout 3 didn't have DT, but it gives them like high defense, but lowers their health so that they're not as much of a pain in the ass. You have to have a high damage weapon to get through their like armor, but you don't have to shoot 800,000 rounds with them. I saw lobotomy with that medically defined sandwich. Jesus. Wasn't deemed enough of a risk for general. Any tooth I've ever had removed was a local. Okay, well, I've only ever had my 4 teeth, my wisdom teeth ever removed. I've never had to have another tooth removed, thankfully. Also a Wawa. We view it as character building.
I'm alive. I can't believe.
Yeah, get out of here. character. So the stiff upper lip is just the fact that every British person is in constant dental pain.
Enemy leg.
Oh god, what next? I might actually start Operation Anchorage this stream, just so I can get a suit of power armor that doesn't say things every time we get into combat. The Board of Education. The Board of Education. The Board of this. Is this a mod weapon? And if not, why? The Board of Education is a unique variant. Oh, okay. It's okay. It is a Tale of Two Wastelands weapon, which. Oh, never mind. It's also a weapon in Fallout 3, but it's also a Tale of Two Wastelands one. That's weird. The Board of Education. And it's a room with all books. So again, environmental storytelling. Someone was forced to read books in here, and if they didn't do it right, they got hit with a board. I had to get 2 removed at once at the front when I got hit in the face with a meat tenderizer at work. Was that, like, accidental, or was that an intentional meat tenderizer to the face? Was that like was that an act of workplace belligerence, or was that an accident?
Time to kick some ass. I smell you.
That must have hurt. They slipped? Oh, you slipped. You tried to help him not hit his head. And then you got a hammer in the face. That must have been fun. That must have been fun to have to explain to, like, whatever your workplace safety board is called. Alright, we're close. You don't have... What do you mean you don't have one? Do you not have... Do not, like, business... do your businesses not have to be insured? For injury? It just goes in the accident book. Okay, well... That's crazy, because I think it's on like a provincial level here. If you have a business, you have to sign up for whatever your provincial, essentially, workplace insurance board is, and that's like the safety board, to make sure that in case an accident does happen and someone is injured, that they're covered, and that also you're covered, your business is covered if you're a business owner, so you don't actually have to. If it was like a reasonable thing, everyone is covered. Everyone is safe. It wasn't that serious. See, that's the thing, is that, like, if someone lost a tooth at my workplace and we didn't, like, report that as, like, a serious injury, we would be drowned in so many fines.
Outsider, you have arrived. Please, come closer. I have something of the utmost urgency to speak to you about. Do hurry. He doesn't like to be kept waiting. I'm so glad you're here. If you would...
Okay.
Excellent. Please, follow me. All will be explained soon.
We're very pleased to see you, outsider.
Uh-huh. Look, trees, green. It actually has trees, unlike Vardenfell. That's a reference. Wasn't that serious? What do you mean? You said you lost 2 teeth? Yeah. Cyber, you're if I fucking chipped a tooth at work, if I lost half a tooth, if I had if anything at work has to send me to the dentist, that's bad. Something serious has happened.
You have no idea how overjoyed I am to see you. Normally, outsiders are forbidden inside Oasis, but he has made an exception. Yes, my apologies. I don't speak to outsiders very often, and I tend to get lost in conversation. As you approached Oasis, he said you were coming, and I was sent out to meet you personally with a request. He wishes to meet with you. You'd be the first outsider to do so in a very long time. To meet him, you must undergo the ceremony.
Do I have to
of
show
purification.
the Canadian
Once
workplace
that's
safety
complete,
ads again where
you'll be
people
able
get
to
blowed
speak
up?
to him. Whenever you're ready, we may begin. I'm afraid not. No one gets to see him without first drinking the sap from the basin here in the pavilion. The
I got
sap
fake ones
will
put in a month.
purify your mind and body of anything harmful that could
I
possibly
don't view it as a
hurt
serious
you.
case.
Other than
I
that,
could
there's
not
nothing more to
see
the
that as a
ceremony.
serious case. I'd be talking about that for like the rest of my life. Like that would be something like that would be huge. Losing 2 teeth.
Very good. Take your place in front of the basin and let's begin.
Oh boy. You gotta drink the hallucinogenic juice and then... Because of course you do. Me, the Nuka-Cola lady.
Drink of the sap from the basin. Only then will we will now recite the blessing to ward off any harm the outsider may be carrying before he proceeds to the grove.
I bid you depart, agents of destruction, through the power of his divine will.
Leave our homes and bodies immediately.
Oh, my eyes, I
Live
just
no
cracked
longer
one of my
in them,
teeth.
but
Yeah.
pass over into
I
places
just...
where you can harm no one.
But I'm surprised mostly that like you wouldn't have to report that to someone. That there's business you don't have to have like some sort of workplace safety board or some sort of like workplace insurance.
The health and good purposes of mankind, may no trace of you be found.
All this, may he be so good as to grant us, who is to come to judge the living and the dead, and the world by his verdure.
Amen. Soon, you will pass peacefully into sleep, outsider. And when you awake, you will witness his glory firsthand.
Well, that's what I mean, Cyber, is that here in like Canada, or at least in Ontario, every business has to have WSIB, which is the Workplace Safety Insurance Board. They have to be covered by the WSIB, and the employee doesn't have to do anything, but the business does. And in case of an accident, if it was like a reasonable, I guess you would say a reasonable accident that was not done on like a result of like negligence on the business or whatever, the business is covered. They can't be, you can't like lawsuit the business, but then also anything for the worker is covered. If they have to spend time off to recover, if they have to spend any extra stuff that isn't, let's say, covered by healthcare, like all that is covered under that. All right, so here we get to meet Harold. Look, it's Harold. Remember him? Nobody who played Fallout 3 as their first Fallout 3 knew who this was.
Glad to see you're finally awake. I can't believe they made
You're finally
you do
awake.
that stupid ceremony. They listen when I talk, but they don't hear. You know what I mean?
Wasn't he a friend of them? I don't remember. He went... I think he might have been he went to Mariposa. I'm pretty sure he was at Mariposa. And then he ended up as like the root, like essentially the head of Gecko in 2. How he crossed 4,000 miles to the East Coast.
Neither have I. Well, I mean, I talked to Herbert, but he never really says anything back.
It's funny because
Do you?
I played Fallout 1 and 2
kept
before Fallout 3
growing
came
around
out
me.
because I was looking forward to Fallout
Maybe
3,
for
so I played the
calling
first
him
2.
Herbert all the time.
So I knew who this character was,
Name's really
and
Bob.
I kind of just
I
went
think
like,
it's
"Oh, it's
funny
him."
When I call him
Like I'm like, "Oh, it's that guy
Herbert,
from the first 2
though.
games." That's neat, I guess. And that's about as far as I kind of went with it, and I think that's kind of as far as Bethesda went with it.
Well, you're quite clever. See, Bob used to ride around on top of my head. Sunk his roots right in there, you know. Well, eventually he got bigger than me, and then I pretty much ended up inside.
Yes, and you are right. I just checked. He was he was 5 years old. He entered Vault 29. He left the vault and made a fortune as a trader. Then he did a thing. A herald and a group of wastelanders decided to explore a Mariposa military base. Entire group is whittled down to just Harold and a man known as Richard Gray. And they found, a robotic crane crashed into them, sending Gray into a vat of FEV and badly injuring Harold. And Richard Gray is the master.
It was a long time ago. I tend to lose track. I was exploring some sort
he's
of
gonna literally explain it to you.
military base with some other people.
Here's a follow-up question I've been curious about. What is the lifespan of a ghoul? Whatever the writers want it to be.
We were pretty deep inside.
Like, do you mean at, like...
And we found some...
Because, like, there are plenty of people who were ghouls from pre-war. They were, like, alive before the bombs fell, and they're alive in, like, the latest that the game has gone. So, 200 years later.
I think we were attacked. Last thing I remember before blacking out was something knocking my friend into the stuff. Yes, I do. Or, I guess, we do.
Can't dye some of my hair red and it's cosplaying the way.
Bob, that is.
Okay. I hope you're joking.
Here to ask a very simple favor. Would you please kill me?
Why?
Completely serious. You'd be doing me a favor. You see, I've been stuck here for over 2 decades now.
Okay, I'm not that
Rooted
freaky.
right into the ground. The only friends I've got are Bob and those weirdos out there who think I'm a god.
This is a good... Why don't you just kill yourself?
Now, how exactly am I supposed to do that? I can barely move anymore. Thanks to Bob, I'm obviously not going to be doing anything for a very long time. how to put this. I've been feeling rather spread out lately. I think Bob's
Why was he always turning into a tree?
shoved my insides around some.
He had a tree branch on him in
It's
Fallout
hard
2.
to tell where everything is, but it's always that way with
Apparently he was
one's
also in Fallout Brotherhood of
insides,
Steel, which...
isn't it?
Okay.
Anyway, I believe Bob's carried some of my organs into his root system. I want you to go underground and destroy my heart.
Okay. FEV... Alright, FEV can do whatever the writers want it to do.
You will? Oh, you made us so happy. Oh, isn't that right, Bob? Just give me a little time to
Which level of radiation do you
say
turn to a talking
goodbye
tree? Well,
to good old Bob.
you see, there are two types of,
and
like,
I'll be
MacGuffin in
ready.
Fallout to turn something into whatever. Is,
No.
it's either
no.
radiation, or if that's not
Herbert
good
is
enough,
the
it's FEV.
tree. Bob is his real name, but I call him Herbert because
Okay, I'm done with this fucking... Is FEV just comic style radiation? Well, I guess, like... again, it can be... It's like applied whatever because it's forced evolutionary virus. You can do... It can do whatever you need it to do because
Why else
it's
would
the
he have
forced
called for an
evolutionary
outsider's
virus.
assistance?
The outsider is here to deliver us from our enemies, to keep this place safely locked away from the wasteland, not to exploit us.
How can we preach about peace when all you want to do is keep his gift all to
It was supposed to be
ourselves?
super soldier
That's not what you
juice
would want.
in the original.
If we
I think
allow
it's like
the
original
spread of this
idea was
miracle
like,
to
we'll make
continue,
something to
we're
make
putting
super
him in
soldiers.
jeopardy. I can't allow
That's
that.
what the
I
plan
won't
was.
allow it.
Once again, my husband, we are at an impasse. I suggest we speak to the outsider.
Agreed. Why else would the outsider have been allowed into the grove? Perhaps it's a test. Yes, that must be it. I know why you're here, and despite what my wife thinks, I know you'll do what's best for Oasis.
Why would
After
you
all,
say that?
He chose you.
Why would you say that
and
me,
he would
random
never want to
individual,
put
would
us in
be
harm's way.
the one... Oh, whatever.
Oh, he's testing you now, just like he tested us. He wants to see if your faith is strong by spinning these incredible stories. Who else but a god could produce all of this? Don't worry. You'll soon see things as I do. Yes, I've been pondering that riddle myself for some time now, and I think I know what he's trying to tell us. The Great One's influence is growing, and soon it will break free of the confines of this secluded vale. We can't allow Oasis to call attention to itself like that. It would be the end of him.
So, I just like... I don't understand... I don't know.
If the same sap that you drank to purify yourself could be applied to his heart, it should stop the spread. I can promise you no harm would come to him.
I don't under... So
That's
you
all
get
I
a...
ask of
Remember,
you,
he
outsider.
gives you something to
Nothing
stop
more,
him from
nothing
growing.
less.
She gives you something to make him grow more, and then you can also kill him.
I love
I think a big
Rich,
a
but
big
sometimes
bitchu
I think
of
he
this
doesn't see the big
is you
picture.
never see the
The
outcome.
spreading of
Like
his
the...
influence is not a curse.
You don't...
It's a great
You don't get to know what
A
happens
benefit meant for the
afterwards, so your
entire
choice is
wasteland.
kind of like, you know, it's like it's whatever you just feel like. You know, you don't ever get to see the effects of it, because for some reason
Of course we do.
this
He
game does not have
yearns to
end
share his
slides.
miracles with the whole world, to give the gift of life back to the dead wasteland. It's upsetting him to no end, but Birch can't see the pain it's causing. But now that you're here, I have a feeling the winds are about to change. I heard what my husband wanted you to do. What I propose is an alternative. The same person that created the sap also created this liniment. If you can reach his heart, it will assist him in making his influence increase. Instead of centuries, the wasteland will become green in mere decades. Just imagine how glorious that would be.
Okay, so either that didn't happen, or I don't know. Well, we're never going to
You are
get.
under his branch tender cypress.
We're never going to get a. Bethesda will never address anything that happened in their previous games, so who cares?
Son of fight them and keep fighting. Let 'em eat lead.
You know, it's something that's actually kind of, now that I think about it, it's something that's kind of interesting about Fallout as a series before Bethesda and after Bethesda. Because before Bethesda, Fallout very much addressed its endings. Like, in what happened, for the most part. Not everything was explained, but like, you know, what happened at the end of Fallout 1 with like Shady Sands, for example. Well, what was canon? What's canon is Tandy being saved and the New California Republic being founded. You know, and, you know, other things from Fallout 2 are sort of expanded on in in Vegas, New Vegas and stuff like that. And then, so like the series didn't shy away from like having to make decisions about what canon was, but Bethesda, and you can see this with Elder Scrolls, like Bethesda refuses, unless they absolutely have to actually say that this is what happened. This is the canon choice. You know, so much so that they like made up fucking dragon breaks to just be like, oh yeah, everything that happened in Daggerfall, they all happened. They're all canon. I wonder what, like, how are they gonna, like, eventually they're gonna, like, end up with Fallout. They're gonna end up stepping on their own toes, and they're gonna have to make a decision on, well, what was, like, who was, like, the canon choice in Fallout 4? You know, which faction actually did, you know, essentially take over the Commonwealth? You know, what was the fate of the Institute, of the Brotherhood of Steel, of the Railroad? You know, unless, I don't know, well, unless they just keep jumping around the rest of the country.
Time to kick some ass.
Place bets on Brotherhood of Steel, they just ignore it as long as possible. They will ignore it as long as possible, and then it will be the Brotherhood of Steel as the canon ending for Fallout 4, I think. Whether it be Fallout 5 or Fallout 6 or some other thing, I think eventually it'll be like, oh yeah, it was the Brotherhood. They'll do something to be like, oh, the other factions put up a good fight or something, I don't know. That'll be it. And it's also kind of funny because, like, they already kind of retconned the ending to Fallout 3. In a way, where, maybe not retcon, but like they chose their ending for Fallout 3. It's like, what was your ending? Well, you really don't have like any other ending in Fallout 3 other than like the Brotherhood wins, the Enclave is dead, and everyone's getting water. But they still managed to take that ending and go, well, actually everything fell apart. Elder Lions died. Sarah Lyons died. The Brotherhood kind of went to shit. The Brotherhood kind of just gave up on its goal of, like, nation building, and then just decided to, like, fuck off to the Commonwealth. Fuck it. Wait, what did that say? I'm gonna have to load, because I clicked through that. I didn't even read that. Because I didn't know that that was gonna be a thing. And the new Eden perk as a reward for the maximum Oh! Oh, that's cute. So the reputation system here in Fallout 3, Tale of Two Wastelands adds a rep system, as you can see, and I'm guessing they add perks if you get to max rep with a location. It's interesting. New Eden. 4% increased. Oh, that's not bad. 4% increased recover health. 6% carry weight, 10% negative radiation intake. I'll take it.
Adam eat lead! Be a soldier, not a simian. Have some juice.
Stop giving me med-X just all the time. I hate this armor. This armor is just like, it just wants you to get addicted to morphine.
You've done a great deed this day, my friend. The gifts the Great One has bestowed upon us will now take mere decades to breach the confines of Oasis instead of centuries.
Sure, I
Perhaps
guess.
You haven't learned quite as much as I hoped from your visit.
So it is funny how, like,
But I'm glad to
this
see
is
you made the
this
right
quest
choice
actually
in the
has
end.
like
I
huge
believe there are a
huge
few
repercussions
true
for
minders who
the
wish to
Capital
speak to you
Wasteland,
before you depart.
and
I
it's
think
never
you'll find
addressed.
their appreciation
And I don't think
quite
Bethesda will
rewarding.
ever address it, because
Good
this was
luck
only
in all
meant
your
to be
journeys,
a
my
side quest
friend.
that takes you
I hope
25
your
minutes.
time here has opened your heart as
So, look. So,
That was Oasis. Wasn't that an amazing quest? Oh, look, apples. Apple. I like the part where, like, nothing interesting happened. The water's still radiated? That's strange. So the water's very, what is it? Like, look how chunky pixel that reflection is. Look at that. Ugh. Alright, and that's it side quest-wise for the entire vanilla game. As you can see here, all the side quests done. So, I could go... I'm going to do the most boring DLC. We're going to get it out of the way. It'll only take an hour and change. We're going to do Operation Anchorage. Oh, boy. Operation Anchorage is boring. Most people would agree that the worst part of Fallout 4, or Fallout 4, well, yeah, I would argue that too. Worst part of Fallout 3 is probably its combat. Granted, this is modded to be a little bit more enjoyable, but the vanilla Fallout 3 combat experience is not the best, to say to understate it. So this DLC is purely combat. There is nothing else to it but combat. It's bad. So it's a strange DLC. I remember the DLCs for this game came out. I don't know how long they came out, but they came out like every couple months once they were like, you know, being announced. And looking back to it, it's interesting. It's like they're very bite-sized. They're very small DLCs. There's not much meat to any of them. And this one is the worst easily. The only reason to do this DLC is to get the reward, which you would expect the content itself to be enjoyable, but it's not.
This is a high priority message. Backup is needed. This is Defender Morel. Any outcasts listening on
Quick question. Once you're done 3 and you go to New Vegas, can you still go back to yes, you can. The way that Tale of Two Wastelands works is it adds a location in it adds essentially a train station in both wastelands, and you can take a train back and forth. Does it make sense? Really? No. You know, but it's a gameplay concession to allow you to play these games essentially back-to-back seamlessly. I always wonder, what are these Dandy Boy apples supposed to be? Is it like an apple, like, snack? Or, like, what is it? Is it like apple chips? What the fuck are these supposed to be? Dandy Boy apples. So, first thing, Fallout lore, Reddit. Alright, serious question. What exactly is in a box of Dandy Boy apples? Apples, so someone said they always thought they were sweets, like candy. But looking at the slogan, apples so good they never go bad, it could be like preserved fruits. Maybe so it's like dried apple. Could be apple chips. I like apple chips. I'm gonna go buy apple chips tomorrow. So you could presumably leave stuff here behind, go get fucked, presumably lose it all, and come back and get some decent stuff. You could. The way that they kind of balance it, though, is that you have to... The train station in Vegas, in the Mojave, is in Vegas. It's in Vegas, so you do have to actually make it from Good Springs to Vegas. And I think it also either costs caps, or you need to have a higher science skill to get a ticket from the terminals. Because yes, you what's it called? You do get you do have all your stuff taken from you. This particular mod pack has a mod called Benny humbles you and takes your stuff. And so what it does is that it essentially you get reset to level 1, all of your skills. You have a debuff called like head trauma, which lowers all of your special by, I think, 1 or 2 points. And all of your stuff is taken, and you have to get it back from a safe in the tops. What the hell are apple chips? Like, dried apples? Like veg crisps? Kind of. I gotta look this up. Apple chips. Here's a picture of homemade apple chips. This is what apple chips are. You take apples and you bake them, and then you cover. They're usually covered in, like, you know, cinnamon or other sort of you know, flavor. Sometimes you see like maple. They're good. They're sort of like they're like an autumn thing here, you know. You'll see them. You'll see like pre-made, like bagged stuff at the grocery store, or like if you ever go to like a farmer's market, or like some sort of place where you'd get like sort of you know, like a market, like where you get like pies or stuff like that. You'd have you'd have apple chips available, and they're good. They're quite nice. Oh, this armor is being thrown in the fucking garbage. I'm gonna let these guys deal with this shit. Oh my god, Jesus Christ. Who decided to give the super mutants grenade machine guns? So these are the Brotherhood Outcasts. We've seen a couple of them. The Brotherhood Outcasts are, once again, like Bethesda setting something up and then not doing anything with them. So it's like a group of Brotherhood from the Brotherhood here that have split off and essentially are kind of following like the original objective of the Brotherhood to secure technology and such. They don't do anything with them. They show up here in this DLC for like no reason. Nothing happens. You can find like a small base they have in the wasteland. They don't even have a quest. It's really strange how the Brotherhood, who is like the group of Brotherhood who are like, we need to take technology back and follow the original Brotherhood's idea, their doctrine. None of them decide to shake you down for your technology. Look at this, an elevator.
No idea. Stay sharp. Don't open fire without my order. Who the hell are you? And what do you think you're doing?
I'm kind of lost. Can I talk to whoever's in charge?
Sure. Sure thing, miss. I'll take you to Protector McGraw right now.
Was this guy told to do a ghoul voice for a character who's not a ghoul?
Look, Wastelander, I'm not sure what brings you here, but we don't like surprise visits from the local populace. You're lucky you weren't killed. But maybe there's more to you than the average rubble dweller, hmm? That computer there on your wrist. Maybe you can be useful to us after all.
Oh yeah, so the whole thing is that
So you do have half a
there is a bunker full
That's
of
good.
loot that
I'll
they
keep
want
it
to
simple.
open, and
I
you have
need
to
you and
do
I
a
need that
stupid
computer.
combat, like
Help me
VR.
out,
You have
I'll
to
do
do
what I can
a
to help you.
VR
This isn't an offer the
training
outcast
thing
extend to anyone, so you really
to
should
open
think
the
carefully
vault,
about it.
and only someone with a Pip-Boy can do the VR training. and you can't just cut the Pip-Boy off of someone else's arm because they tried that. And then also, if you die in the game, you die in real life.
I apologize for the gruffness of my men, but as you can see, everyone's under quite
You
a
know,
bit of
because of
duress.
course.
Maybe if I explain our situation. Records indicate there's some high-value tech in this base, but we can't get to it. The armory is sealed by a blast door, and we can't get it open. We're pretty sure anyone who completes the facility's VR sim program will gain access, but it requires a certain interface, like your Pip-Boy. I need you to go into the simulator and complete that program, which will unlock the armory. Do that, and you'll get a share of the gear.
Is that implying that the Pip-Boys have a genetic connection link? I don't know. Like, it's weird because normally in the vanilla game, the Pip-Boy is on every single piece of armor. Even if you're in power armor, you have your Pip-Boy on. It's simulation, piece of cake. Wait. Simulation, huh? Piece of cake.
Don't be so sure. It's the
So
liberation
sorry.
of Anchorage, Alaska from Chinese communists. A pretty significant event in American history, I'm told.
I think it's
We're talking
implied that like
frontline,
these
heavy
Pip-Boys
combat.
don't come
Safety
off.
protocols disengaged. That means you die in the sim, your body goes into massive cardiac arrest. You're still listening, so I'm going to assume you're interested. But time's wasting. Sibley can take you to the pod. Olin will get you briefed. If you want to walk away, you're free to leave. My men won't stop you.
Simulate these balls. I would redeem the clown, but I'm gonna let you have this. Listen, I set up that Duke Nukem sound, and I'm not clever enough to think of anything to actually use it for, so... The fact that it said piece of cake, and that's something that fucking Duke Nukem says, was close enough, was good enough. Do. So you see, they found one of the Garys from Vault 108, and they tried cutting off his arm to use the Pip-Boy, and for some reason it didn't work, because, I don't know. For that Duke Nukem stream we did like once. Yeah, I don't know. I just never went back. I still have. It can be there. I can finish Duke Nukem off eventually. It's not a long game. It's there if I need it.
You're here to help? Fine, then put this on. Get in the chair, and we'll run the simulation. What? Is that some kind of joke? Look, you're only here because McGraw says we need you. Otherwise, you'd be out on your ass.
Out on your ass.
First, you need to...
Neural interface suit. Definitely not recolored recon armor. Okay, everyone, strap in for like an hour's worth of the most boring content this game has to offer. Might as well get it out of the way. This is the second worst DLC. No, this is the worst DLC next to... No, this is the worst DLC. I said, no, yeah. Mothership Zeta is the next worst DLC.
That was a hell of a nasty fall. When your shoe bunched up like that, I thought you were a goner. I hope the other guys made it. I don't think their patrol spotted us coming in. So at least we still have the jump on them. You still have your gear, so I'm gonna let you make the call. You can go in quiet, or guns blazing. We'll still meet at the rendezvous point inside, as planned. Then we'll blow those artillery guns to hell.
I feel like they made this DLC on like a budget.
Red's up here.
I feel like most of the DLCs in this game feel like they were made on like a budget. And the budget was like $360. What year was Modern Warfare 2? Was this before or after Modern Warfare 2? That was stealthy. This was after Modern Warfare 2? Oh no, Bethesda. Don't tell me you were trying to copy COD. Operation Anchorage, because it's in Anchorage, Alaska. You know, so you know what's funny about this DLC too is you can find some notes, I think, in the bunker that state how this simulation isn't even accurate to the event. It's been like modified by like the general who was like in charge of it to be like less accurate and more like gamey or something. So it's not even like a historical thing. It's like not even like, oh, we get to visit like a cool thing from Fallout's history. Nope. This came out about 7 months before COD 2. COD made have copied this. Oh god, no. But that is funny, because this very much reminds me of the first level of that, where you're on the side of the mountain and it's like, okay, break's over and you gotta ice climb. Okay. Oh, I'm not strong enough to sprint with this because I'm no longer in powered armor. Oh fuck, I should have took weapon handling. That's also why I can't aim this thing for shit, because my character's not strong enough. You really spawned two guys down there for me to shoot with the rifle that I picked up? Okay. Fuck it, we're doing this. Doing this, I don't know, style. Okay, we'll get. Don't worry, we'll get it. We're gonna make this shot. We're gonna make this shot. See, told you. One shot. One kill. I'm going to sleep. Good night. Thank you, Cyber. Good night. Oh. Oh no, the Chinese. This is the ending to Inception. Is it? Did the ending to Inception have Chinese invading Alaska? It's in like a snowy place, right? I haven't seen that movie in ages. Ooh, that looks real good. Sneaking way up to a mountain to a snowy compound. Sure. Your health is low. Do you have any potions or food?
God damn, this place is swarming with Reds. I almost didn't make it. Roger that. So, what's the I got...
Guys, do you have like a stim pack?
Watch your step near those ledges.
Just a stimulant pack, please.
U.S.
One shot. One shot. What? Where? What? He took the shot, but nothing happened. Benji, kill him. Like, what is this supposed to be, this canyon? Why are there, like, these giant pipes coming through this canyon? You found 10 pieces of intel. Think you get like a perk if you find all the 10 pieces of intel? I don't know if it's worth it, but you can do it. Shoot him.
Area clear. Let's move out.
Ooh. We'll ambush them in here. See? It worked.
I don't know what they got.
I did get the Gauss rifle. Look at this thing. I actually have the strength to wield it too. I only have 7 shots for it though. So this Gauss rifle was like the best thing, well, one of the coolest weapons you got from this thing. There was 2 issues with it in the base game, one of which I think it wasn't zeroed correctly. So when you're aiming down the scope, like it would shoot kind of like to the upper left of the sight. And the second issue was that sometimes there was like a weird bug where it would like hit and then it would do no damage. No, the previous cock up, it's fine. Like the Gauss rifle, it is a cool gun. I like Gauss rifles and rail weapons and such in video game. So much of this fucking place. If this gets annoying, I might drop the difficulty down to normal again just to get through this DLC, because I don't particularly care for it. All of these Chinese soldiers are nearsighted. Level up, sweet. I didn't know you could level up in Operation Anchor. I don't remember this. There we go. You get melee to 45 to eventually get Cowboy perk. That will be closer to when we head to New Vegas. Weapon handling, please. I need it. I need it now. Oh, I can actually use these guns now. I can use them without fucking wildly shooting them everywhere. Holy shit. Intel. Soldier, why do you have a Pip-Boy on your wrist? I like how all the soldiers, you'll see later when you see more American soldiers, all of the like American soldiers and Chinese soldiers are all wearing like face masks. I'm guessing so they didn't have to make different faces. they can just put the one face mask on and that's it.
See him down there?
The fuck is that noise? It's the one thing everyone hates from this DLC is that items that are like pick-upable in this, like which whenever you get near like ammo or grenades or whatever that you can pick up, they all emit that noise for some reason. What the fuck is happening? Whoa! What the fuck? I just glitched through this fucking fence. What is happening? What? Meshing devs, he's meshing. Ban him. TDL. Not TDL. TCL. There we go. Title collision. That was weird. Those like enemies didn't even see me either. They just like walked right by me. That was extraordinarily strange. Oh, that noise is so good. I guess they thought that because this DLC only allows you to pick up items like ammo and grenades, that they needed some way for players to know what were ammo and grenades outside of them just being ammo and grenades.
Over there. Over there. Get him.
Also, what the fuck is this health? What is this? Lee Rapid Pharmaceuticals, Charlotte, North Carolina, USA. It's like a needle on like a jug. What am I injecting into myself that heals my wounds? Is it like just like a stim pack keg? Heal juice, yeah. It's a stim pack keg. China's finest. So a big thing with this DLC, I'm not sure how stim packs are meant to work in this universe. What is ever even in them? I don't know if that's ever been considered. I think it's like hand waved away. It's like, oh, it's something that has like you know, maybe like increases healing factor or something, or gives you more, you know, like, I don't know, helps blood clot or whatever. What was I gonna say? Oh, so the way that this DLC works with the weapons is that all of the weapons you use in the simulation have infinite durability. I don't know if it's infinite, but its durability level's so high that it is essentially infinite. And so one of the things that like a lot of people tried to do in the early days of this DLC being out was hacking, or not hacking, but glitching or using like exploits to get one of the DLC weapons, one of the simulation weapons out of the simulation and just have it as a normal weapon. Which you could do, they eventually patched it. Of course, famously the armor you get for this DLC, the power armor, the T-51B armor, is actually, by an accident, the simulation version, even in the real world, which is why it had such a high durability. I think it was like a case of like, it had a durability of like 2.5 million or 5 million or some shit like that, meaning that it was essentially indestructible. You would have to play the game for fucking hundreds and hundreds of hours just taking hits for it to have any actual damage. I like how this version, you can see here, it's like it's got the wooden handguard, the like normal wood. It even has a bayonet. I don't think we can use the bayonet. Alright, here we get introduced to, Look, it's definitely not the Half-Life 1 Black Ops soldiers. Definitely not.
Area clear.
So what are these guns, is this place built by the Chinese, or was this like a place the Chinese captured? Does it matter? No. No, not really. Oh boy. High decibels, use protect. Well, this sign is in English, so these were guns that these had to be then American guns that the Chinese captured. Why would that sign be in English otherwise? No, don't fire me.
Make that, you red bastards. Let's blow this beast.
Also, why are we destroying these? Shouldn't we like capture these guns and we could use, I don't know. What are the purpose of these guns if they're somehow they're American guns, but they're like what, aimed at our own lines? Or are they Chinese? How did the Chinese build this if this is like Chinese guns? Also, because if it's our guns, surely we could like point them in a different direction to fire at the Chinese, right? Oh, Did no one think of this? Did no one consider?
And they all come tumbling down.
The answer is no. No one considered.
Stove shit. Let's take out
Damn fine work you did taking out those guns.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, while you were up there climbing mountains, we were down here getting our butts kicked. The Chinese decided to use...
Blah, blah, blah.
I didn't call you down here for a pep talk and cigar. as of this moment.
Yay! What are my orders? So you essentially have to clear an area to the left, and then you have to clear an area to the right, and then you have to go up the center, and then the DLC ends. It's very, very good.
Okay, pay attention, soldier. I'm only gonna go through this once. We've set up our new field HQ down here. The area is pretty secure now that the artillery guns are gone. The first of the 3 targets we need to handle is their Chimera depot over here. Be careful on your approach. You're gonna have to get through the enemy camp on the way. Once you breach the perimeter of the depot, you need to take out both of the main fuel tanks. Your second target is all the way over here. The Chinese have set up a listening post set to the side of Callaway Ridge. There are some abandoned mines along the route, so keep your eyes and ears open. It's a great place for an ambush. You need to clear the place of personnel, so we can get our intelligence boys in there to start decoding. Once the first 2 targets are down, the last obstacle standing in the way is their damn pulse field. You need to cross it, then cause it to overload, so we can mop up the place with the T-51B.
Why?
Let me warn you now, unless you have some sort of a...
Why would you send infantry to as like I like how it's like to mop up the place with the T-51Bs? Surely the power armor would be the tip of the spear, right? Like the power armor should be going in first. They're the vanguard. They're the fucking what's it called? They're the shock troops.
So, you're
Blah blah blah. So what you do is you go to the requisition terminal, and you can fill up your team with infantrymen. I want an infantryman, and I want a grenadier, and I want another infantryman. Fire team, assault rifle, combat rifle, fragmentation grenades, sniper package, heavy weapon package. Well, I guess I'm taking the fire team package.
Congratulations on making it to the HQ.
My chem ration, drugs, government issued drugs.
What did you need, soldier? Yeah.
Pass that speech check with him, and you get the Gauss rifle back again because the game strips of you of all the stuff you had. Oh yeah. Oh, look at that. Look at the fucking Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 ass fucking camo. Tiger Stripe camo. It's not Tiger Stripe, but like, you know what I mean.
Well, looks like...
Blah, 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 blah. Let's go. I'm not listening to the, I'm not really gonna, there's not much of a narrative for this DLC. So, yeah. Ooh, look, we get to see a war crime. Look, war crime! War crime! Watch, look, war crime. Yo, an actual war crime. It's like a one time in like a video game you could actually say that like a war crime actually happened. Because 90% of people who like say war crime when they're playing a video game, they consider shooting enemies who are shooting at you a war crime.
Ready for this? Ice camps right around the...
but shooting prisoners is a war crime. Unsurprisingly. Sooner this is done, the sooner we can get back to like slightly better Fallout.
It's giving me the shakes. How you
Oh boy. It almost feels like my first-person shooter game, this DLC. Oh, look how cute. Oh, they made little snowmen. Oh, look at that. Adorable. Oh, is this where we... Oh, they have like little walking mines. I remember now. I think we see them here. There they are, look. I like how their walking mines are less effective than regular landmines, because like regular landmines, the advantage of them is that they're often hard to detect. When you see a little robot guy walking towards you wanting to blow up, it's easier to deal with. As opposed to just like, you know, stepping on a tripwire or on a mine and blowing up. I think the Grenadier just killed his own guy.
Sir.
You're dismissed. Our Grenadier almost killed the entire squad. Oh, it's a Chimera tank. Oh no.
Get out of
Intel. Last time I played this DLC, the game crashed, like, right about here, so... Oh! Benji, cover me, I need to go back to the aid station.
Come on.
Who?
Red
Fuck
bastard.
you. Man, they're probably so happy that they got like a tank working in this game, and it sucks. Alright, wait that to blow up, and that's 1/2 of this part done, pretty much. 1/3.
Ice camp secured. Nice work. I'm gonna...
At least the game has the courtesy to teleport you back.
The U.S. Army needs...
So, what can he... You can always speak...
Okay.
Okay. What are your orders for the...
Alright.
Get yourselves into a...
Oh, look! Look, look, look! Oh, look, it's the Anchorage Memorial statue. Look, it was based off of this shittily staged photo.
The Capitol Post, thanks. Who knows? Turn this photo into a statue.
Why would you ever turn this into a statue? It's like the least inspiring thing in the universe. Oh, they took this photo, this like shittily done photo in like a base camp. You know, where there's just like 3 guys just like held their guns and went, ah. They turned that into the memorial for this entire fight? Also, how long was the Anchorage, what is the distance, the amount of time between this and the actual war happening for them to make a memorial to this?
Mining town is crawling.
Day. Get out of my country, Tommy!
Okay, the entire squad has been wiped because of a guy with a rocket launcher. Who gave them rockets? I get that, like, I get that Fallout 3 AI is pretty thick, but it's nice to know it's extra stupid when it's on your side. It's just, like, the AI is, like... I think the AI in general is just so, like... It's so single-minded to be just, like, attack enemy. Yeah, it was a trap. There's a flamethrower. Well, yeah, attack enemy while walking in a straight line. It's because I think it's like because there's no like it doesn't it knows like the AI has a weapon and it knows to shoot the weapon at the enemy. But it doesn't like take into account what the enemy is, their position really, like other than like get in line of sight to shoot. It doesn't like register that the enemy has like a rocket that they can hit them with if they just stand still. It's good AI. It's good AI. Like, the AI is slightly better in 4. Slightly. Mostly because it does actually take cover. It's still not great, though. I would argue that the AI is actually, like, pretty atrocious in 3 and in 4 for how much shooting you actually do. It's weird because it's like, in Fallout 4 you have like a similar, like the opposite problem, where the AI only seems to know run to cover and poke around corners. It like doesn't do anything else. So it's less suicidal than it is in this game, but it's not necessarily like smarter. And I'm dead. Don't even know what killed me.
One of those commies get away.
Excuse me? Oh, fuck you, snipers.
presence, Tommy. All targets.
Use the invincible teammate to your advantage.
Get out of my country, commie.
Go. Fucking go out there and shoot them, asshole.
Don't mess with the U.S.
Your health is low. Do you have any potions or food? No, no, I do not.
Great wall if I have.
No, the toilet and the sink are out of order. Invisible piece of shit. How? Stop. Good work, soldier. You found 8 brief. I bet I missed one. Oh, fucking haha, I see you. Oh, why do I always do that?
Don't let one of those cops get away. Don't let those commies get away. Don't let those commies get away. Commies, don't let them get away. The commies get away, do not them let. Oh my god. Hate video games. That was close. That should be the last of them. And the last of the bombing runs on our guys. Thanks to you.
I'll order our men back to base. What men? They all died. Benji, they all died. So now it's not even, now you just like go dick first into the, down the center. You don't even have a squad anymore. It's just like a scripted shooty scene. It's kind of boring. Oh, the rest of this wasn't boring? Okay, excuse me. Yo, look at this. Look at the scripting. Oh my god. Look at Bethesda in 2009. 2008? This would have still been 2008, I think. In 2008, mastering the scripting powers of 2003. Or whenever the first Call of Duty came out.
I'm glad to see you.
I guess some of that one guy was just like hanging out. Oh, did you see all those synchronized explosions that just happened in the middle of nowhere for some reason? What? This feels like Bethesda was experimenting with, like, could we make an FPS? Could we make, like, a pure FPS? Can we do scripting, like, you know, scripted stuff? Like, how well can we do that?
Sir.
Ow. Ow, oh, it's the fucking mines. Oh, God. Oh no. Oh no. They got me. The commies got me. I gotta limp back. We are so close to being done with this shitty fucking DLC. Holy shit, we're so fucking close. Closed. This very much does feel like an early Call of Duty level, but like worse. Actually, let's see. How long has this taken? We can count from the first save game. In Anchorage Cliffs, 2026. So it took, yeah, like I said, it's gonna take about an hour. What a game. Yeah, how about you guys, like, do the fucking job? How did you let the Chinese settle this? I don't know. Started just 1 hour mark. Oh wow, okay. Hey, I found all of the intel. Cool. As we know, all minefields have switches that cause them to blow up. That's it. We're done. We're done. We're nearly done. You've lost, General. Don't throw away your dignity. Oh, I got a level up while he was committing fucking ritual suicide, by the way. That just happened. That just happened. Bam, 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 bam.
That'll do, soldier. Stand down. With the General's death, our boys can secure this...
Yep, got it.
You've helped.
Got it.
You've also... That'll complete this portion of your training.
I don't feel like this would train a soldier well. This is like we trained him wrong on purpose.
Good job making it through that simulation. All you have to do now is open the armory. And as agreed, you get your share. Feel free to take whatever you want. If our records are right, there's plenty for all of us.
Well, what if I want it all?
Medic armor reporting for duty, ma'am.
Okay, Operation Boring is done. Well, not yet. We need to finish this last part, I guess. Yeah, alright. We gotta open up the vault. Oink. Goodbye, medic armor. I hope you burn in hell. Let's compare. It has 50 DR, 36 DT. It does 3 plus strength, 30 plus rad resist, 30 plus fire resist, 20 plus energy and explosive resist, limb damage resistance 40. Yes, I love you. Look at us. We are oh so cool. So what happens now is that these guys have a bit of a kerfuffle over like letting me into the armory.
All right, McGraw. This has gone on long enough.
Damn it, sibling, now's not the time.
No, sir. Now is the time. There's no way in hell I'm
Where's my sniper rifle?
letting this local walk out with anything.
I've made it quite clear that it's not your call. A deal's a deal.
Sorry, sir, but it is my call now. I'm not...
Welcome.
Oh. It's funny because usually these guys get fucking bodied. The people who get betrayed, but
You saved us. Sibley would have had the upper hand if you hadn't been here. We'll be here for a while cataloging all the tech. You may...
there you go, and that is Operation Anal Leakage. And it's the worst DLC in this game. Thankfully, mercifully, it is so fucking short. Oh, thank God. And the only thing that's, like, again, the only reason this vault, this room filled with loot, is the only reason you did it. That's it. Because it's the only reason why on, like, a subsequent playthrough you would do it. It's to get all of this stuff. What the fuck's her problem?
Good to see you again.
Oh, she repairs?
Good to see you again.
Steal the face. I want to play. I want to keep. I want to keep what's her face, the crazy cola lady for at least a little bit because I like her. I like the idea of being the psychopathic cola lady. Oh my God! Look how this mod pack changed his shock sword. Look at that fucking thing. Chinese Dragoon pistol, alloys, general's overcoat, mechanics. You know what? I'm not going to be able to carry all this, but I will be able to carry all this if I drop the terrible power armor that I hate. Goodbye. You suck. You're so you're so annoying. You're so annoying. It's a 40k force sword? Yeah, you know what? It is. Chinese stealth armor, definitely take that. Power fist. Can I repair my sniper rifle? Does it need to be repaired? Not really. Okay. And that's that. The main thing you want is the powered armor. And that's what we got, because look at this fucking shit. This thing is awesome. Liking the looks part of it. I really like the visuals of this mod pack. It's not, everything is refreshed, but it's not too much. They don't go crazy, especially on like adding like post-processing effects or anything like that. They make the game look good. It's a nice bit of texture work on nearly everything. I really like the mods that are used to redo the guns and armor. Real good. This is a reasonable one. Also, this is not a huge mod pack. Like mod packs, it's decently sized. You do need to have, I think, like 80 gigs of space or something like that. Like you do need a fair bit, but It's not as bloated as some are in size.